Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party. And since most of this week's events, discounts and double money in RP are focused around the Arena War DLC, in this video we will be taking a closer look at how to save money when buying, making the most when playing, and of course having the most fun, since that's why we play video games after all. At least, it's why I do it. Just a quick note here, just to make the video as interactive and as easy as possible to watch, I've divided it into 3 chapters. Right now we're watching chapter 1, which is the intro, and chapter 2 and chapter 3 are gonna be buying advice and then making money advice. You can see the timestamps of the chapters in the description, or just scroll over the video progress bar with your finger, mouse, tentacle, or whatever you use to interface with your device. So let's get started. As I said in the intro, the first thing that we are gonna be focusing on is the buying advice. And as you probably know, there's a 40% discount throughout all the Arena War content. So now it's a great time to sit down and explore this. And this is how you get set up with the Arena War DLC. Go online on your phone and go to the Arena War website. Here you will see 3 different types: Workshop, Buy Upgradable Vehicles, and Buy Arena Ready Vehicles. We'll get to the 2 vehicle ones in a bit, but first let's purchase our workshop. In my case, since I already have a workshop, I can just upgrade it. So let's go over the options one by one and see what you need and what's basically trash. First option you can choose is the office style. I normally don't bother upgrading the interior of any of my businesses and warehouses. So I personally will be skipping the style, workshop graphics, and the color, since all 3 are just cosmetic options and belong in the aforementioned trash category. The garage floors, both 1 and 2, give you more space to store vehicles and cars. So if you're like me and you want the podium vehicle so many times in a row, you're probably running out of garage space. Well, adding multiple floors will allow you to have 30 extra vehicles in total between the workshop and the 2 garage levels. Now let's take a look at the mechanic. And the arena mechanic already comes with the arena workshop. If you want here, you can opt in to buy Benny's car mechanic or a weapons expert. And just as a side note, if you are looking to modify your vehicles, especially in free mode, I recommend purchasing them both. Personal quarters, that's pretty self-explanatory, adds the ability to spawn there, you can change your clothes there, and it adds access to a gun locker. Here, on top of buying the workshop, I recommend just going with the 2 extra levels of garage space. Anything else is either overkill or pointless, because it's only cosmetic. If you're buying this for Arena War specifically, getting any of the mechanics isn't gonna give you any competitive advantage. And as you see, we're at a nice total, but again, it's 40% discounted. And now let's go back to the vehicles, and first let's take a look at the upgradable vehicles. These are basic vehicles that you can already buy in the game except the Impaler. And if you happen to already own any of these, you can simply bring them to the Arena War and upgrade them there. And going to the last category, the Arena Ready Vehicles. These are vehicles that are already somewhat customized and have that weird arena look to them. And from this category you can choose from 3 different aesthetic types: Apocalypse, Future Shock, and Nightmare. Each of them have different upgradable features once you start upgrading them, so choose whichever one you like best. That said, keep in mind that at the end all 3 are pretty much the same. And now for the part about making money. But before we get to the Arena War side of this, if you're watching this part, then you're already most likely a proud owner of an Arena War workshop. And if that's the case, you can purchase the RC Bandino from the Southern San Andreas website at a discount this week. And if you're confused, let me explain how you make money with that. Rockstar is releasing weekly time trials for the RC Bandino that are worth $100,000 each, if completed. So technically, if you complete 9 of these time trials, you essentially get the RC monster truck for free. This week's RC Bandino time trial is Construction Site 1. As you can see, you can make $100,000 in less than 2 minutes. Easy. But back to the Arena Wars, so when you enter the building for the first time, you will be presented by a cinematic. Now, to avoid spoilers, I will skip that cinematic, but suffice to say, it's pretty entertaining. And for those of you who are new to the Arena Wars and are new to the concept and are on the fence if you want to do it or not, here's what it is. Basically, there are 2 teams, an attacking team and a defending team. The attacking team has to destroy the defending team's vehicles, and the defending team has to survive until the timer runs out. Easy. Any player has a random chance to be placed in either one of the teams, but regardless of which one you get into, you will have fun. The whole idea behind the Arena Wars just makes sense. Cause as much chaos as possible. Sorta like that 1980s Arnold movie, The Running Man, except, more vehicle-y. But bullshit, what about recommending an event for us to do? Well, thank you, viewer, I will do so right now. And in case you're really wondering, I really like to play Hot Bomb. And if I had any friends, you would see me playing with them right now. Sadly I don't, so this is the best I can do for the video. Anyway, it's a pretty straightforward event. It sort of reminds me of a last team standing type of deal. But there's a twist. Here, at the beginning of each round, a random player is given a bomb. And then they have a minute to pass the bomb onto an enemy contender by making contact with their vehicle, basically ramming into them. And after the time expires, the bomb blows up and kills the player that carries it. The game or round ends when all your opponent vehicles have been destroyed. I really like this game mode because number one, it's so much fun just to spread chaos. And number two, one session is probably gonna take you about 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 4 tops. And since this week we're getting double money in RP, completing an event gives us a lot of goodies. And amongst those goodies are the double money in RP that we already spoke about, but you're also getting triple arena points. And to put it simply, arena points is the currency that you're using in the arena workshop. You can use them to unlock the trading price for a vehicle that you like, upgrade your existing vehicle, or progress through the rankings of the arena war. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, and most of all, extremely fun. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you're not yet an owner of an arena workshop, now is definitely the time to do so, especially with the 40% discount, and the double money in RP, and the triple arena points. And if you do decide to purchase the workshop, go ahead and buy the RC Bandito as well. And we get teleported outside for no apparent reason to end the video. But of course there's a reason for everything, and there's a reason why we're outside. I wanted to showcase my car that you, my subscribers, helped me create. This is the Segoy, the current podium vehicle, and every week I customize the podium vehicle that I win. And every week I put a poll up asking you, my subscribers, to tell me what color do you want me to make the car. As you can tell, this week we're golden, but who knows for next week? Maybe you guys will choose pink again. So to make sure that you are included in the fun and you're not yet a subscriber, make sure you click that subscribe button, or hit it, use your tentacle or whatever have you to interface with your device. And while you're at it, you might as well like the video cause, well, why not? And that's pretty much gonna be it for this one. Thank you so much to everybody who watched, hopefully you liked the video, and there's much more to come in the future. Perfect. Oh, and one more thing. I'll see you next time. Now, how do I get to New Denis from here? Oh, I know. I go west.